Oh, right. JoJo against DuDo. Yeah, there are no more warm-ups. There are warm-ups only for the matches, only for the third player matches. It is mostly to check that all the technology and servers and stuff are okay and working. We're basically hiding, well, not hiding, but masking it as that. We want to make sure that the servers are fine, nobody is teleporting or lagging around and stuff, so we gave each player one warm-up in order to make sure that everything is okay and going according to plan. So as a result, we give each player one warm-up, and that's usually all we do, just to make sure that everything is going well. I'm already saying that many times, there's no reason to repeat that, you get the point. Oh, DuDo just pulling off the great plays, and DuDo takes their game. JoJo slid into a bomb flame. DuDo takes the third game. JoJo is in hell. JoJo was probably expecting to advance first in this game, in this group, but was immediately sent down into the lower bracket by Scary and is now facing DuDo, a really great player, and is already down one game. Will JoJo stay defensive and still play well and advance, at least from this match right here, to face up against, who's in the lower bracket again? Scary? Yeah, Scary. JoJo would have to get his revenge against Scary if he wants to escape from his group, right after taking out DuDo as well. It's a tough task. This is definitely a much more difficult group than whatever I had in my hands. And DuDo takes the second game. Wow, this is not looking good for JoJo. Not looking good at all. That was slightly due to item depletion, lack of item deprivation, the game not giving many items to the JoJo guy. DuDo was able to take his lead in items and put JoJo down before he got on the floor. Granted, JoJo I think could have dodged that. It was going to be difficult since he did have a lack of boots, but I think he could have done that if he reacted a bit better. JoJo also is not having the most optimal farming technique. DuDo being a little bit aggressive right now, and JoJo is running away, does not want to go down to DuDo, especially not 0-3. Well, does want to get a couple more items though. Tries to do a sneaky strat on DuDo, but was unsuccessful, and now it's just looking to survive. DuDo survives that one, and JoJo is running with the tail between his legs. Let's see what DuDo does. DuDo is being very aggressive. JoJo is refusing to let up any weaknesses and just barely dodges everything as well. And unfortunately both of them die. That is good for JoJo probably, because he did have also another round of item deprivation that round, so it works well for JoJo. JoJo really needs to up his JoJo needs to up his farming strategy a little bit. For example, he could have put the bomb there to get a 3 box earlier. The faster you break the blocks, the better it is. And once again, he gets 2 boxes with that when he could have gotten 3 before. It's all about those RNG manipulations. Well, not manipulations, but using the knowledge that you have of the game to your advantage. And JoJo this time is having really great RNG. JoJo is maxed out and looking to take down DuDo, while DuDo is in item deprivation mode. JoJo does not want to give up too much control though. Doesn't want to give DuDo a chance to farm, but also doesn't want to get too aggressive and then lose to something silly. DuDo is really good at manipulating bombs. Oh, and that was really nice. DuDo is putting on some excellent pressure and just kicking bombs around everywhere, but that unfortunately did not work out for him this time. JoJo will not go down without a fight, at least takes one game, but he has still a ladder to climb. He is down one game to DuDo. He needs to win the next 2 games and not lose anything if he wants to continue having his chances to advance from this group. Now Teenage was already eliminated. That was quite a shocker. Armageddon and Tengu were actually that was the other group. There was Flyer who advanced first, and then Kanto who defeated non-Teenix. And now apparently Mr. FU is replacing Kanto because Kanto does not want to win. Yeah, it's weird. Kanto decided that, you know what, I do not want to win this tournament. I'm going to give up my spot to some random guy that beats me in some random game that we're gonna have. So as a result, Mr. FU is now taking Kanto's spot for the round of 8, the qualifiers, the quarterfinals. They're similar but not the same. DuDo putting on some excellent pressure. JoJo does not want to stay too close to whatever that is. Trying to put on some, trying to do some weird chains, have some weird bomb explosion fuse times. Doesn't want to be too aggressive though in case something weird happens. Good thing JoJo escaped towards the other side, towards the top, not the left. That could have not worked out for him well. Almost jitters himself into a bad position, but fortunately it works out for him. DuDo is putting on so much pressure. This is really hard for JoJo. This is absolute hell, and actually DuDo just takes the game. DuDo wins 3-1. And JoJo is thus eliminated from the tournament. The guy that said that it's always going to be the same 8 people in the quarterfinals every time, and yet Mr. FU is now there, and all sorts of other people are there now as well. This is certainly turning out to be a colorful quarterfinals.